Hey everybody, it is the Honey Badger here, and today's a great day when you have new wheels and tires. Obviously, let's just kick things off and take a peek at what has arrived and what we're going to be doing with them. And here we go. This is what we got. It is the 1552 Chicanes in 19 inches. It's 1 inch smaller than my stock wheels. I wanted to get a slightly smaller wheel. These are going to be kind of my winter set. I didn't do a winter tire. I did an all season, just in case I didn't want to swap them all the time, straight off of the winters. The minute it gets warm, I can always run around on these a little bit longer. But we went with a Continental Extreme Contact DSW06 Plus, which is like the least talked about great tire for, I think, car enthusiasts. I've had it on multiple vehicles. In fact, 2 different people I talked to at wheel places said this is what they were either selling to people who were car enthusiasts, or they had it on their vehicles themselves. So it's a super good tire. For an all season. I highly recommend it. I don't know why there aren't more YouTube videos on this tire. It's fantastic. So that's what we went with. I'm very excited about these, and I'm really excited to put them on my car, but that is going to have to wait a little bit because we have issues. And I hope these issues are resolved in a timely manner. I guess we're gonna find out, because I'm not gonna have an update right away on at least this section of the video. There will be a jump to later on. But we got the wheels, and 3 of them showed up in good shape. 1 of them did not. Now, all the faces of all the wheels turned out looking great. On the inside, and kind of in this lower part, it's on the inside, but it's towards the front, there's some scratches and some silver showing, because since this is a black wheel, if these get damaged, you're going to see the aluminum or the shiny through them, which isn't great. So 1 wheel has some problems on it that I just noticed while I was taking them out. The other thing is the accessories, which I have some over here. So as you can tell, the wheel itself looks empty in the middle, and that's because you get these caps that go in them, and then it has a center locking hub. And it'll look more like this all together and done, which is great. The problem is, these were not packaged very well, and like this one's bent, and it has tons of damage on it right now. I don't know if you can see that from there, but I mean, it's warped. It's bent all around the edges, and it looks terrible. And the same thing happened with these. There was no padding around them, so they're all just scuffed like crazy. So the black finish on them isn't staying on them because they're just scratched. So I am a little disappointed in the way they were packed. I'm hoping that the guys I got these from can kind of fix this, because if not going to be too happy. Because they also claim to have great customer service, so I guess we're going to find out. So pretty much all of my centers look terrible because they're scratched, because they didn't have any padding on them, and the hubs themselves don't look good either. So, these just don't look great. So once it's all together, I think this is going to look great on the Polestar. I could technically run these for now because, I could. I don't need to have that to run them, but this just looks stupid. It'd look much better filled out and with its actual cap on it. So I guess this is the point in the video where it'll jump to the next new part in a second, but hopefully they get things taken care of for me. I guess we'll just wait and see. And here we are. It is now January 26th, and I officially have all of the correct pieces and the wheels fully together. And the first part of this video was filmed on December 13th. So it has been a while for the company I bought my wheels and tires from to get me all the correct parts and components. That is a whole another fiasco of a bunch of emails, them not really understanding, or at least getting to solutions that were acceptable in a reasonable time frame. So that's going to be a whole separate video. So pay attention to that in the next couple weeks as we go over that fiasco, so you can hopefully avoid doing business with that company as well. But let's go ahead and skip that for now. Like I said, pay attention to that in the future coming out. But let's look at the wheels and the tires on the car. So
I think they look super good. I am super pleased. I think the black matches all the black trim on the car super well, so I'm very happy about that. Let's get a little bit closer. So like I said, we went down a tire or a wheel size, so these are 19s, and I did it wider on the tire. We did experience some rubbing back here, just on the very edge from the wheel well on the rears, but the fronts are completely fine. So we rubbed a little bit, but we're not rubbing anymore. Might tweak that a little bit when it's a little warmer out and do a little bit of work there just so there's none in the future. I just recommend doing 245s if you don't want to have to deal with any of that. But the good news is I actually think it filled out with the offset the car even better. We'll look down it from the side, and they fill the wheel wells out coming out a little bit better, but they don't luckily stick out of the wheel well. So they fit in there and they look really good in my opinion. They look meatier. And I think they look really nice. Obviously, we have the sun glare. Let's go around to the other side of the car to see it in the sun. But overall, I think they turned out great. I like that you can see the Polestar caliper a little bit more also in the wheel itself too. And it matches, actually, if you get close, the silver on the actual hub cap and then the silver painted onto the actual caliper. It's just like a little thing, but they're next to each other and they match pretty well. So I think it looks really good. But overall, I think it turned out good. I think these look nice on the car. They fill it out, like I said, really well. I had to run around with the wheels on the car without all of the accessories for about a month because it did start snowing. Luckily, we don't have any on the ground right now, but hasn't been the worst winter yet, but I definitely would have needed them a few times, and I had to put them on. So I was kind of forced into mounting them up without all the accessories, so it looked a little stupid for a little bit. Not the end of the world, but just annoying. So overall, though, let me know what you guys think of these. I'm pleased. I think it looks really nice, and I'm glad I did a all season and not a straight winter tire because I can run on these around longer into the spring and summer if I want to, if I don't want to put on the Polestar wheels. But overall, I think these turned out really good. Like I said, a little bit of rubbing. I'd do a 245 probably again instead of a 255. But like I said, the 255, I don't know, it fills it out. So can't really complain. And then from the back, oh, tiny bit meatier, a little bit thicker tire. But overall, I think everything looks great. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure you leave a like on the video and pay attention to the one coming out here soon. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the company that sold me these wheels. I'll let you know, it's Fitment Industries. Don't recommend them. And yeah, I'll make a video on that whole thing, and I'll see what you guys think, because maybe I'm overreacting. I don't think I am, but maybe I am a little bit, but I'd be curious to know what you guys think. But let me know what you think of how this looks, and I'll see all of you guys in the next one.